Hi මචන්ලා Hogwarts Legacy part 2 එක අරන් ආවද? ඊය නවත්තපු තැන ඉඳන් අපි අද start කරමු boys. මම හිතන්නේ මේ චුට්ටක් පැය දෙකක් විතර අපි ගෙවුවා මචන් ගේම් එක බලමු අද ඉතින් දැන් එහාට මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. continue කරමු boys බලමු. අපිට මම හිතන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් slow ගහන්න වෙන්නේ අපේ spells ටික නම් මම ටික ඉගෙන ගන්න එක. බලමු ඊයේ මම හිතන්නේ quest එකක් මැද්දේදී තමයි නැත් වෙයි scene එක නේ.
Here I come.
Okay. Pippin's potion එකට යන්න ඕනි. magic leap එකට යන්න ඕනේ බලමු. Pippin's potions කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ කියලා. මේක falls කියලා නෙවෙයි. මේ තියෙන්නේ මේක වෙන්න තිබා. මේ තියෙන්නේ. Alright boys, අපි එතනට යමු. potions spell හරි මොකක් හරි මුගේ නැතිච්ච ටික ගන්න යන්නේ. ඒ බස් එකකුත් ගන්න තිබ්බලා හොඳයි වා.
Welcome to 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗁's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss 𝗬𝗏. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗁's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Really that versatile.
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Thank you machan share කරාට stream එක. Thank you very much.
What can I do for you today?
හරි මේක මොකද්ද recipe for potion cast from to develop and helping to protect them from harm. මේකයි.
A wise decision.
Healing potion.
Thank you.
Healing potion එකක් ගමු මචං.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Spell counter. දැනට ඕනේ නැහැ මචං මේකේ gold daddy මේවනේ. නෑ මචං full ආදල්. ටිකක් ගිහලා බලමු ඉස්සරහට. තාම මේ basic
see you again. Farewell for now.
මේ දැන් quest එක මැදින්නේ මචං. ඊළඟට යන්න තියෙන්නේ මචං the magic leap එකටනේ. පිහට්ටක් වගේ scene නා මේ තියෙන මේක මචං. නේද? හරි මචං මෙතනට යම් boys. යම් පන්සිලු මල්ලේ කියලා බලමු. අපි පොඩ ටවුමට ආවා මචං මේ බලුඩයක් කරා යන්න.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new fifth year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a fifth year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's 𝗂𝗵𝗵𝗏 𝗖𝗵𝗀𝗀, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
දැන් මුගේ තැඩි ඉවර කරලා
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Unlock the ability to grow. මන් දන්නේ මොකද මේ ගෙනින් අරන් බලමු මචං.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay, guys. Quest එකට නම්
Well,
හරි.
that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
නැටි හොයාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ මචං. ගිහලා බලමු. නැටි කියන්නේ මචං මේකේ යාළුවා මුගේ මචං. මුගේ කියන්නේ සනා පොටර්ගේ යාළුවා. මේ ගහන්න පුළුවන් ස්පේස් දේවලා. උල්ලාත මම බොණ්ඩයක් එම ගත්තා මචං ඊයේ ගිහිල්ලා. අපි අම්මචං කෑල්ල සෙට් වෙන්න කෑල්ල හම්බෙන්න. මේ ඉන්නේ කෑල්ල. මුට ඉන්න කළු කෑල්ලක් මචං බලන්න මං වගේ. Hi darling.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
මොකද සීන් එකක් කරනවා boys. අම්මට ජර මොකද? අඩෝ මේ වලා.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
ස්පේස් එක මතක ගන්න බා. අම්මනේ තව එකෙක් වෙනවා මේ බලන්න.
Reparo. Levioso. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Protego.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
ගැව්වා බා. ඕකේ ගයිස් මම බලමු ගාලා. කොල්ල වැඩ නේ බා.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be
මේ පොඩ
honest.
කතා වැඩි බං. ඒක තමයි
Merlin's
කේස්
beard.
එක.
Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer.
මෙයා පොලිස්
And
එන්ටි
thank
නේ.
you. Again.
මොකද්ද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ? ඩැමේජ් එක රිපෙයාර් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ මචං.
A moment, if you would. Reparo.
See what you want.
Good as new.
පටනේ මල්ලි.
Levioso. Reparo.
ගේමක් නෑ මචං මොකෙක් කරේලා කැඩුව ගමන් හදලා
Levioso. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Levioso.
අයියෝ මේ වැරදි
Reparo.
ගන්න සෝරි. තව තැන් දෙකක් තියෙනවා.
Levioso.
අයියෝ.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
ඔය මචං තව එකක් තැනක් තියෙනවා ඔය. මෙතන. කොහෙද ආයේ තියෙන්නේ කැඩලා? මේ තියෙන මචං.
Levioso.
අයියෝ
Reparo.
දෙකේ තුන මචං. right boys. එකක් තියෙනවා කොහෙද? කොහෙද වායි කැඩලා තියෙන්නේ? කැඩිච්ච තැනක්. මෙතනද කොහෙදනේ? මේ තියෙන්නේ බා ගේම හදන්න වෙන සීන් එකක් තියෙන්නේ. හදුම් බා.
Repairer.
Okay, guys.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Abhigamone.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad...
Right, current, okay, hari macha. Select the cloaks, balu macha, cloaks. Medin macha. හරිද මේක මොකද වෙන්නේ සල්ලි තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ දැන්නේ guys okay
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
Three broomstick එකට යන්න ඕනේ මචං බියර් එකක් ගහලා එන්න අපි ඊළ බලමු.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
ඒ මොකද නිකන් සැකසහිත පොරක් ගියා මචං. අරූ බං.
You said you could get to the Chog when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Goblin taya macam hora mang hitan loku eka.
Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
Three Broomsticks. Gila balum macam.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
මේ හැරි පොටර් නෑ බං මේකේ හැරි පොටර් නෑ මචං. අපි ඊට කලින් තමයි ටයිම් එක සෙට් වෙන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ පොතේ ටයිම් ලයින් එකට කලින් අපි ඉන්නේ මේ මචං.
There's a face I haven't seen before.
හැරි පොටර් එකට කවුරුත්
It's my
චරිත
first time
නෑ.
here.
මේක අපේම චරිත සෙට් එක කවුරුත් චරිත සෙට්
Butterbeer's on
එක.
me.
ඔය මචං සනා පොටර් මචං. අපිට කැමති කැරක්ටර්
Heard
එකක් අපිට
about the
හදන්න පුළුවන් මචං
attack.
කැරක්ටර්
I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
යසයි.
Something's not right.
සනා
The only
පොටර් එක
brutes
හැරි
we
පොටර්
usually have to deal with.
අන්න අරුවාව අන්න අරුවාව.
Oh, timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
අම්මඩසේ අරුගේ පස්සෙන් ඇවිල්ලා තින්නේ. මගේ පස්සෙන්
My
ඇවිල්ලා
friend
තින්නේ.
is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
අම්මඩසේ ගැන්සියෙන් බයිනවා නේ මේ
I
බලන්න.
said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
කොහොමද නැ බටර් බියර් නේ වීල බලන්න ඕනේ වෙලාව ඔයලා.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
මං හිතන්නේ ඌ තමයි අන්තිමට අල්ටිමේට් හොරා වෙන්නේ
Trolls,
මචං.
Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
යා.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
යා ඉස්කෝලෙන් ඔව්. රාත්‍රියේ දාලා රෑ වෙලා ආවා. කොහෙද මේ කෙල්ල යන්නේ?
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
අපි ගිහලා
I
බලමු
want to
මචං අර
understand
Forbidden
what's
Forest
going
එකටත්
on,
ගිහලා බලමු.
and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Okay, you must return to command room for night. Access the map. Okay, Hogwarts map. Something. අපිට යන්න බැරිද මම මෙතනින්? Fast travel command room. Command room එක නෑනේ බං. මෙතනද south thing එක නේ ඇත්තේ. මෙතන Gryffindor command room. Melagiri boys. command room එකට ආවනේ. command room එකනේ ඇත්තටම ඉන්නේ බලමු. Quest complete. Welcome to Hogwarts. මොනවද දැන් ගන්න දෙන්නේ? අපි quest එකක් හොයාගමු මචං. crossbound round. එපිට ඒකට යමු මචං. හරි boys. field guide එකේ මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ බලමු. මේක ගොඩක් චීන් දිනවා බලන්න. Come and see me. I discovered something in the locket we found at. හරි අපිට යන්න ඕන අරයා හම්බෙන්නත් මචං තව quest එකක්. Okay. යමු මචං එළියට. hi අනිවාර්යෙන් ගෙම්මමල්ලි thank you very much thank you මලයා thank you very much අපේ YouTube channel එක බලන්න පුළුවන් නම් මචං channel එක link එක මේකේ තියෙනවා අපේ මොකේද page එකේ දාලා තියෙනවා මචං
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
කැමති නම් subscribe එකක් දාපන් thanks ගෙම්මමල්ලි young boys ඉස්සරහට අර මුදුවන ස්පීඩ් බලන්න ලස්සන දුවන් හැරි පොටර් සනා පොටර් අපි Hogwarts එක පොඩ්ඩක් එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරලා යන්නේ thanks මචං මේ සිරානමත් කියපම් මචං මට ගෙම්බ කියලා කතා කරලා දිනා මොකද්ද වගේ
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
මුට කතා කරන්න ඕනේ
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know.
මේ අර
I
හොරවැඩි
coordinate duels.
hi ගහන්න
crossed
මල්ලි මොකෝ
ones.
වෙන්නේ thanks
A
මල්ලි
dueling club of
support එක
sorts.
ඔක්කොම
It's invitation only,
අපේ
so
channel එකත්
you
බලන්න
must
ගහන්න
have
මල්ලි
really impressed Sebastian.
thank you very much
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of
ඊය
you
කතා
duel.
වෙනවා මචං හොර
How
club
does
එකක්
cross
ගැන මම
wands
හිතන්නේ ඒකත්
work
දන්නේ නැහැ
exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
join වෙන්නේ මම club
Of
එකට
course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along
ගියන්
or
මල්ලි
duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
බලන්න ගොඩක් games තියෙනවා game set එකක් දාලා දෙනවා ගියන් මල්ලි okay I'm ready
Get me in the ring.
මේක ඉර කළා දාමු
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
අම්මඩ සිට මොකද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ okay break through yellow shields control spells like the levitation bell target block caps lock glitz attack your enemies without use right ගාලා බලමු boys
Is that all you've got? There you go. You're better than that!
There goes my way.
අපි දිනුම්
I
Ah,
could
pero
never
mas
duel
yan.
like that.
තාම වලි දාගන්න ඉගෙන ගන්නවා මචං මේ
Nice
තාම
work.
first
Sebastian wasn't wrong
2
about
hours තමයි
you.
ඉතින් ගාලා ඉවරුනේ
There's strong competition ahead,
තාම
but
විනාඩි
keep
25 නේ ගාලා
this
බලමු
up
අපේ හතරක්
and you
විතර
could be
ගහද්දි
the
වගේ
next
දැන් හොඳ
school
සීන්
champion.
ටිකක් එයි
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought.
එල boys
Hope to see you back here again.
guys හරි මචං අපි ඊළඟ quest එකක් අපිට දාගන්න පුළුවන් මේක හිතනවා ශනිකව බලමු හරිනේ all good boys අපි sorry guys අපි තා quest එකක් දාන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන තා එකක් තියෙනවානේ guys ඒ quest එකත් යම් බලන්න boys අපිට මේකේ ඩාර්ක් කාඩ්ස් එහෙමත් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් ඩාර්ක් මැජික් එහෙමත් මචං අපි බලමු ඒවත් ඉගෙන ගන්න මොකද මේ ඕන එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන් සීන් එකක් තියෙන්නේ මේකේ අපිට ආයි සිමුලට මතකද මචං මේ පොට් එක මචං හැරි පොට් එකේ මට මතක නෑ මචං සිරාට මේක තිබ්බත් right guys මම හිතන්නේ එහෙනම් ළඟයි අපේ ස්පොට් එක අපි ගිහලා බලමු උඩට යන්න දෙන්න guys උඩට යන්න ෆික් ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ෆික්ට කතා කරන්න කියලා කිව්වේ මචං ඉස්සෙල්ලා ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ෆික් ඇවිල්ලා තිබ්බේ මොකද මෙසේජ් එකක් දාලා තිබ්බේ අපිට ඇවිල්ලා හම්බෙන්න කියලා ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ මේ යන්නේ guys අපි කෝ ප්‍රොෆා කාමරේ ඇත්තේ නේ ගිහලා බලමු අයියෝ ප්‍රොෆයිල් එක ඉන්නේ නම මචං ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ෆික් කෙනෙක් ආවිල්ලා නේ ඩයල් එක
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Ranrock and Rookwood want the locket. So about the goblins,
they're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay, මචං අපි ඩිෆෙන්සිව් මැජික් ටිකෙන් එනගෙනම ගිහිල්ලා ඊට පස්සේ අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් වලියට මම හිතන්නේ අපිට මෙතන ෆාස්ට් ට්‍රැවල් කරන්න පුළුවන් දන්නේ එතනට බලමු එතන තියෙන තැන මම හොයාගන්න අපි යම් මචං වොක් එකක් දාන්න යා නදුන් මචං මොකෝ වෙන්නේ නදුන් මල්ලි හායි තෑන්ක්ස් මචං ස්ට්‍රීම් එක බලන්න ආවට ස්ට්‍රීම් එක හොඳයි කියලා නම් මචං page එක follow කරලා support එකක් දියම් මචං අපේ YouTube channel එකේ link එක දාලා දිනවා page එකේ අමතක කරන්න එපා follow කරන්න අම්මඩ ස්ට්‍රීම් එක මම පාත් දානවා මේ බලා සිරුවේ සිටින් නඩුව දැන් නැද්ද නෑ උන් ආතල්ලයක් ගත්තා අපි අම්මච අම්මඩ සි දැක්කද යම් boys මේක හොල්මන් උත් හිටියා බං ඊයේ නම් කෝ උන් අද නෑ වගේ යා බලමු boys අපි උඩට යන්න දිනේ guys මේ සයිඩ් ක්වෙස්ට් මචං මේවට දැන්ට සෙට් වෙන්න යන්න ඕනේ අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි පොඩක් මේන් ස්ටෝරි එක ගිහිල්ලා ස්පෙල්ස් ටිකක් එකේ මිගරනේ යන සයිඩ් ක්වෙස්ට් එකට
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite.
Right, okay,
but before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay, win 2 rounds, cross wands. Alright,
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my son.
First travel parat danna berida. Entu angena da une puluwan macha. Fast travel කරමු මචං trophy. නෑ sorry මෙතන fast travel කරන්න බැරිද බා? නෑ කමන්නේ දැන් අපි walk එකක් දායම් boys. අලෝ දැන් අර ඉස්සලා challenge එකට යන්න තියෙන්නේ මචංලා බලමු ගිහලා ගහලා අරුන්ට ගහ ගන්න පුළුවන් තෙලගිරි. Oh, පට්ටයි මචං මේ ලොකේෂන් ටික නං ආ. Right boys, අපි යන් අතරට. Okay, මං හිතන්නේ මචං අපිට මේ ෆයිට් එක උනනට පස්සේ ඉස්සරහට යන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ බලමු මොකද්ද සීන් එක කියලා.
Ready for another round?
We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Gnassi.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Right boys, let's start.
Come on! Levioso!
Find the one!
Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Luma.
Lumos!
You're better than that!
Levioso!
Dua.
Levioso! Is that all you've got? Potato!
Oh!
What to do?
Are second round name macha?
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Guys, එක round එකක් තියෙන එකක් ගහලා යන්න මචං.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Hey boys, තව එක round එකක් දීපන් මල්ලි.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
ගියන් මල්ලි මොකෝ
I'll
වෙන්නේ?
fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Thank you ගියන් මල්ලි stream එක
Ready
share
to have a
කරාට.
try now?
Thank you very much. අපි ගහලා බලමු second round එකක් මචං.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
Thanks ගියන් මල්ලයා stream එක
If you
share
need to
කරාට.
stop
Thank you very
practicing
much.
before you finish all of them, let me know.
Okay boys.
Keep trying.
Accio!
Good one.
Okay boys. Aiba.
Levioso!
Guys.
Nicely done.
Levioso!
Ayyo.
Next time, perhaps. That was something. something.
No, अभी मैं गाँव में जाऊँगा मैं.
Levioso.
अयो, नहीं बा. बढ़ेगा.
You'll get it.
Levioso.
चला गया काला मचान.
Levioso. Accio.
Guys.
That's it.
कौदी ना ध्यान
I'd
मांगे
say
तो
that's
तवे
enough
गेला.
practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Okay guys, அப்படி இல்லங்க சேனலை ரெண்டு புள்ள வந்து
Assignments all finished.
තව assignment එකක් තියෙනවා මචං අපිට මේක ගහලා යන්න පුළුවන්. ආනේ ආ ප්‍රොෆෙසර් කාට යන්න කියලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි ගිහලා බලමු boys.
Lumos.
Hi.
Revelio.
අපි යම් ප්‍රොෆෙසර් අම්බලම් boys ගිහලා stream එක හොඳයි නම් subscribe කරලා support එකක් තියන්න මචං අපේ YouTube channel එකත්. Facebook එකත් follow කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා boys. ගියන් මල්ලි thank you very much stream එක share කරලා support එකක් දුන්නාට. Hey guys, ඉස්සරහට යන් අපි. මේක head time එකට යන්න ගියාම තමයි එපා වෙන්න එපා.
Might some kind soul help me?
ආනේ උඩට යන්න දෙන්න එපා. පාර මෙතන හැම
Only
වෙලේම
a new
වැරදිනවා.
student were to help me with my
ඉතින් බලමු guys.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Oh. मैं इंसेंडियो कोड दागन्ने बंदे.
Good work.
අම්මඩ සිරි මේ බලා. Use the spell or item to yourself and add to spell set and incendio now. Or incendio hold. Incendio කෝබා මේ ලෙවියෝසෝ එක මේක ඇකියෝ එක මේ තියෙන incendio එක මචං මේක දැනට ඕනේ නෑ නේ මචං අපිට. Right guys, repairo එක ඕනේ repair එකට දාගමු. repair එකට දාන මචං lumos එක දාගමු අරකට. Right guys. Okay. අයියෝ අයි මොකක්ද මේ? කොහොමද මේක? ඊට පස්සේ lumos එක තුනට දාමු. නෑ මේක තුනට දාමු. lumos එක දාමු එකට මචං. Right guys. හරිනේ all good නේ බලමු. Alright guys. හරි guys දැන් මේ spell එක
Incendio.
Oh. Next level. Alright ඊළඟ return to Professor Fig's classroom. අපි යමු මචං incendio try කරලා බලමු මේ බලන්න. Oh. Accio. යම් මචං පිග්ගම් වෙලා වැඩ දාලා එමු ගිල්ල පොඩ්ඩක්.
Might some kind soul help me?
අරුන්ගේ ග්‍රීටින් එක නම් පට්ට ආදල් බං. අයියෝ උඩ යන්නේ මෙතන හැමලෙම පහළට යන්නේ. අනේ මොබලට මතකද බං අර මේ හැරි පොටර් එකේ තිබ්බ නම් හෙඩ් ටයිම් මෙන්ට් යන ස්ටෙයාර් කේසස්. මේකෙත් තියෙනවද දන්නේ නැහැ ඒක. මෙතන ටෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙනව නේ බං කොහේ හරි. අනේ අතුලේ මෙතන තියෙන්නේ නේ. මේ තියෙන බොයිස් මේක ඇති මොනවා හරි. ඒ ගෝල් 56ක් හම්බුනා මචං. තව චෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා චෙස්ටන් එකක් අපි කමන්නේ නැහැ මචං අපි ගිහලා බලමු මේ ප්‍රොෆෙසර් ෆිග්ගම්බෙලා මොකද්ද සීනමන්ට් එක කියලා අහගෙන එමු.
There you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor 𝗂𝗃𝗃𝗃.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
defensive magic එක තියෙන නැත්නම් මම එන මොකෙක් හරි එන්න ඕනේ library එකේදී.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Professor Black.
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with 𝗖𝗏𝗏𝗃, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay, boys. Sebastian got I and no. Much of mapping fast all kind of better than Sebastian got. Right, boys, come on, Napia. Thank you very much, 𝗀𝗵𝗲𝗃. Is that regular volume, boys?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Perhaps he'll have an idea. Section ගිහලා බලමු අපිට මං හිතන්නේ අපිට යන්න පුළුවන් ඒ. ගිහලා බලමු guys මොකද්ද තත්ත්වය කියලා. We're move ගිහලා තිනවා හොරේ. Hi Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
මොනවාද action ගෙන් ගහන්න ඕනේ
Not
මල්ලි.
many students have
ඒවා මංගා
Victor
set එකක්
Rookwood's
තියනවා මචං.
attention. What was that all about?
Atomic මොකද්ද Atomic කියලා ගේම් එකක් ආවනේ මොකද්ද මට මතක නැහැ ඊළඟ කෑල්ල.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
I'm not sure I follow. I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
දැන් Atomic Heart එක ගාම වෙනවා මචං. ඒකත් තාත්තල්. GTA 5 එක 63% download වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මචං. Atomic ගාමුනේ weekend එක Atomic ගාමු කියන්න මල්ලේ එනවා. මං install කරගන්නවා. Okay, I pass the game.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
මේක රැඩනි සෙට් වෙන්න තියෙන කොල්ලත් එක ගිහිල්ලා අරක ගන්න restricted area එකට යන්න. ගිහලා බලමු boys. thanks ගියන් මල්ලි. ආඩෝ එලගිරි දැන් මොකක් හරි action එකක් තිබ්බොත් හොඳයි මේකේ මේ හරියේ.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to scribble. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
දැන් ස්පෙල්ස් දාගන්න ඉඩ නැති එක තමයි වෙන්නේ මචං බලා. හරි අපි okay guys. අපි මේ ස්පෙල් එකක් දාගමුනේ. මේක නේ මචං. alright. ලූමෝස් එක වෙනුවට දාගමු මචං මේක දැනට. okay guys. shape එක යමු. ඔව් අතන එකක් ඉන්නවනේ.
Silent as a grave.
Okay, මචං වීඩියෝ විඩියා. අර මෙතනින් කොහමද යන්නේ මචං? ඔහොහො. shape එක ආවා.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Okay guys,
you told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me?
The
key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Good idea.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
So it's kind of pull on the non day, is it?
The key. Here it is.
Alright guys, we got the elegiri.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Teacher ko mari sakai ituna laawata.
Good gracious, stress.
යනවා teacher elegiri. Okay boys, gloves දැක්කම elegiri මචං අපි shape එක යන්නේ.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Boys,
oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay, you see basic cast oil. Right guys, follow.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
පස්සෙන් එන සීන් එකක් තියෙන්නේ නේ. Okay boys, immediately video බලන්න. මේ ගෝස්ලා තමයි මං හිතන්නේ මේ හරි වැඩි රැක් ඉන්නේ.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blainey to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Quietly now.
Oh wow. Shape එකේ බලයන් කොල්ලෝ. Okay guys, අපිට හොයාගන්න තියෙන්නේ පොත බලමු ගිහලා shape එක. අපි test එක බලමු කොල්ලෝ.
Who have we here?
Sebastian
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caught.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
නෑ රිපෙයාර් පොඩ ඉඳන් මචං මේ කාස්ට් එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ. අමේ තියෙන මචං. මචං.
Reparo.
boys අපි ස්කිල් එකට දාගමු මර මේක මොකද මේකෙන් කාස්ට් එකක් මේකත් බලන් කොල්ලෝ. හැට්ටයක් කමුණා boys. තව යන්න තියෙනවා.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to it. That's it.
Okay. Ada tahu dorak kau nak sebelah? Kita lumos එක දාගෙන යන්න මචං මේකට. තාම අන්ලොක් කියලා නැහැ boys. අපි මේකට දාගෙන යන්න
Lumos. Where might this lead?
Okay guys, කොහෙටද යන්නේ? මම හිතන අලුත් කැලලකට ආවේ අපි නේ. බලමු ගිහිල්ලා. පරිසෙ නෑ නේ බා රිපෙයාර් කරන්න දුවේද?
Reparo.
නෑ නේ බා.
Revelio.
දැන්ට යන්නේ කොහොමද boys? අයියෝ සල්ලි යකෝ. උඩ ඉඳන් මෙතන මොකක් කර ගැජමැටික් එකක් තියෙනවද හොයාගන්න?
I need to wake up that rune over there.
මොකද බං ගන්නෙ? එක ගණ්ඩ විදියක් මට හිතා ගන්න බෑ boys. අපි බලමු මේ කොසක්වත් තියෙනවද ඊළඟට යන්න. free. Oh, right, guys.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Reparo. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Accio.
Good set take. Oh, nee, ammo. Right, okay, guys. Ready there, nice radam boys. Oh, the double up kinna macha.
Protego. Reparo.
Nice, guys. Oh, 𝗲𝗶𝘀𝗰 𝗖𝗵𝗵.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Okay, guys.
Nearly there.
Ayyo.
Best keep my wits about me.
Guys, hari bang, hari okay. Bagi hadagan yang non sim nanti ni macam. Oh, chest ඇත්තේ මේ බලයන්ම ගමන ඇත්ත. Okay, gold හම්බුණා 27ක් ඒකෙදි විතර. Oh, gloves දෙකක් කමන එලගිරි boys. Oh, හමුදාවක් ඉන්නවා guys. පොඩ ඉඳන් අපිට පොඩි හොඳ spells දෙකක් දාන් ගියා මේක දාගන්න පුළුවන් මචං. Okay, මං හිතන්නේ මේ ටික දැනට ඇති guys. ගිහලා බලමු. Good night ගියන් මල්ලි. එහෙනම් හෙට සෙට් වෙමු. Thanks මචං stream එකට ආවට. Thank you. ඔක්කොම subscribe කරලා channel ටික මකට support එකක් දුන්නා මචං.
Accio. Levioso.
Thank you very much again මල්ලි එහෙනම්.
Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
හතරක් කියලා අමාරුයි guys.
Protego. Levioso. Accio.
Oh, අතර පාන් විතරයි නේ එළගිරි guys. මීට intense fight ඇති කියලා හිතනවා boys. බලමු ටිකක් ඉස්සරහට ගහලා මචල්ලා.
It is a book after all.
මෙම්මුනේ මචං පොත. මූ සමහර දංගල ඇවිදින්න එන එමීට බං. guys. බලමු මොකද්ද සීනමන් ටෙක් කියලා මෙතන දෙන. අම්මඩ සුවේ. මොකද්ද මේ සීනේ මුණ මක්කඩ පේන ෆ්ලෑෂ්බැක් එක. මේ කට් සීන්ස් එක බලමු නේ බං බොරොට ස්කිප් කරලා දැන් නෑ බලන් යමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා ස්ටෝරි එක. මේක ඇත්තටම ස්ටෝරි එක හොඳයිලු මචං. මොකද ඩම්බෙල්ඩෝ කොල්ල කාලෙත් දන්නේ නෑ මචං බලමු. That's about ready. Next level one. Doubt take your ක්ෂණිකව බලන්න. ඩම්බෙල්ඩෝද දන්නේ නැහැ නේ බං බලමු බලමු. ඩම්බෙල්ඩෝ වෙන්නද නේ වෙන්නේ නැති වෙන්නද නේ.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor 𝗶𝗀𝗏.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I'm glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
You are capable of wielding it.
Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
That
you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
guys. Okay, මම හිතන්නේ මේ පාර්ට් එකත් ඉවරයි boys. මු ඇවිල්ලා එළියට.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy, don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, part එක තීරයි boys. ඊට මොනවද කරන්න තියෙන්නේ බලමු ගිහිල්ලා. level 5 level 10 වෙනකන් තමයි මචං අපිට ඉන්න ඕනේ මේ පොඩි පොඩි සීන් ටික කරගෙන. බලමු මොනවද ඊට පස්සේ quest එක කියලා කරන්නේ. quest gear set එකක් තියෙනවා තමයි ඇත්තටම අපිට හම්බෙලා. හොඳයිද මේක හොඳයිද අර මේක හොඳයිනේ මේක මොනවද හම්බෙන්නේ properties මුකුත් නැහැ මේකේ black rivet gloves මේකේ ඒකත් හොඳයි guys මේක මොනවද මේක හොඳයි යගනේ offense එක නමක් තියෙනවා guys මේක දාගමු දැනට මේකේ නෑ මචං hats තියෙනවා wow okay boys won't handle that thing macha mege me mukut naha magical properties habai daagama macha lasana ne okay man hitane eka thamai sofa scene එක මොකද්ද මේ okay first field guide එකකින් අපි මාරේ කරමුද macha මොකද ගිය alright මේක කරන්න දැන් අපි quest එකත් බලලා කරමු මචං sorry quest එක ගියම් guys මේ මොන් දන්නේ කොහොම map එකේද පොඩ fast traveling පාරක් දාන්න මචං common room medium boys oh professor fig guard classroom and anything mashalla yang
you try coming up with clever passwords day in day out not as easy as it looks
හරියට තදලා වයින්නවා password double කියලා Professor Fig ගම්බෙලා මචං සිනමන්ට් එකේ යන අප්ඩේට් එකක් දීලා මොකක්ද උනේ කියලා ඇතුලේ මල පනිනවට බලන්න උඩට boys තව උඩක් දුර ධම්මෝ ෆික් ගෙන දුර ඉන්න එපා අපිට යන්න දෙන්න අඩෝ කොහමද නිකන් graphics size Hogwarts එක ලස්සනයි නේ මේලාට ඇත්තටම ඉන්න තිබ්බනම් කියලා දෙනවා Hogwarts castle එකේ සිගිලි quest එකකුත් තියෙනවා මචං අපි ෆික් හම්බෙලා ඉවරලා ඒ quest එකට යන්නේ සිගිලි quest එකට අපි ඔව් quest එක මෙතන ඉඳන් begin කරන්න තියෙන profile හිටියේ නෑ නේ බා ෆික්ට පොත ගැන කියලා යන් සිනමන්ට් එකට
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, 𝗂𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Guys, of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oh, finally level 5 almost done, guys. අපිට කොහෙටද යන්න තියෙන්නේ බලමු දැන්. quest එක මොකද්ද බලමු තියෙන්නේ. no quest, no stories available නේ. Okay boys. මුත් available නේ. අපි පොඩ්ඩක් වටේ ඇවිදලා එමු මචං. ආසස්. එතන fast travel කරන්න බෑ boys. අපි walk එකක් දාන්න යන්නද? මම හිතන්නේ අපි Hogwarts වලින් එළියට ආවේ නේ අපරාධේ.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
නැටි මොකක්ද දන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ. නැටි ගාඩ යම්මෂ. මේක ඉවරද? මේකත් ඉවරද නෑනේ. ඕකේ. නැටි ගාඩ යම්මචං. අපි අතන ඉන්නේ. ඕකේ. එතන යන්න තමයි තියෙන්නේ guys. එතන fast travel ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා බලමුද? අතන fast travel යන්නේ නෑ නේ බයි. යම් බොක් එකක් දැය.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Assignment එක කරමු boys. Okay, මොකද assignment එක? World map, most of map is covered by fog. Right, okay. Okay. Okay guys, all good. ඉස්සරහට ගිහලා බලමු මචං. Nila balamu guys, streaming honda nang ape page එක follow කරලා support එකක් දියම් මචං. අපේ class එකට යන්න තියෙන්නේ දැන් මචං. ගිහිල්ලා මම හිතන්නේ portions එක ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන්නේ මේ පාර class එකේ. ආවපාර බෙරියන් දෙන scene එකක් දන්නේ නැහැ. මට හිතෙන්නේ මේක කියලා තමයි. Greenhouse මට හිතුණා මචං.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Professor Garlic.
A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
How's that? We look
forward to growing together.
Garlic ka bhai lassana ine okkone
How
veda balango.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Earbuds.
Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I really enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic mead. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Mifflin's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Herb used in the right, okay, percentage. Okay. Wow. අපේ මෙතෙන්ට එළම අපේ මේවා ගන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ එලකිරි.
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Classmate car hai.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on, grab a few of them. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Levioso. Accio.
Attack the target dummy with එහෙම එකක් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඉඳ my bad. මේ තියෙන්නේ මචං මෙහෙමත් සීන් නැති දිනවනේ. කොහේ මොකද තියෙන්නේ hold tab and open the wheel sign the
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden.
Incendio.
The gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid 𝗶𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗁 and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could...
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
අඩෝ මේකේ මේ ගස් ගොඩයි බං ඉතින් කලෙක්ට් කරලා යන් ආපේ අයක ලොක් අලාම ගන්නද මම දන්නවා බං හැරිය දන්නේ අලාම වල ඒ දවස්වල තිබ්බ ගේමක් හරි පොඩ ගේමක් ඒකේ තිබ්බේ මම කිලි අලාම වල කියලා ගහපුවා මේක හැරෙනවා boys.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
I am plants suffer so much, don't care.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything.
All good,
Do
guys.
come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Finally got the right boys.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my
guys.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Yes, quest මොනවද තියෙන කරන්න දැන් ඊළඟ quest එකට යන්න බෝ සම්මෝ quest set එකක් තියෙනවා. මේකට යන්න මචං මොකද මේක කරන්න තියෙන්නේ නැටි only when I ask me to meet right ඒකට යන්න තියෙන්නේ right boys එකට යන්න. level 6 ඉන්නේ almost බලමු.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
මම ඕනගේ ෆිට් නේ බා සෙට් එකත් එක මේක හොඳයි. ඕනේ මේ උඩින් යන්න තියෙන බොයිස් මෙතන ඉන්නේ රයිට් රයිට්. මේක කැබේජ් විතරයි තියෙන බං දාගෙන යන්න. වෙන්නේ quest ඇලියලා තියෙන බොයිස් බලන්න. මම නැටි එන දුර ඉන්නේ බා. අම්මඩ සිරි නැටිය එන දුර ඉන්නේ අපි මේ ෆාස්ට් ට්‍රැවල් එකක් දාන යා. ෂිට් නැටිය කොහෙද මම මේ ඉන්නේ? වර්ල්ඩ් මැප් එක නෙවෙයිනේ හොග්වර්ට්ස් එකට මෙයා නැටි ඉන්නේ කොහෙද බං? නැටි ඉන්න පෙත්ත පෙන්නන්නේ නැහැ නේ. Hogwarts map them boys. මෙතන ඉන්න නැහැ කොහමද එළියට තමයි යන්න තියෙන්නේ කමක් නැහැ මචං අපි එළියට ගිහලා පොඩ එක්ස්ප්ලෝර් කරලා දාන්න යන්න මචං Hogwarts. rise and shine. අර quidditch යන්න තියෙන නම් පට්ට ආදල් බං. කොස්සක් තාම සෙට් උන්නේ නැහැ බලහන්කො මෙච්චර ගහලා. අර හැග්‍රිඩ් ගේ ගෙදර නේ බං. පොඩ ඔළුව දාලා එමුද හැග්‍රිඩ් ඉන්නවද කියලා. හැග්‍රිඩ් නෑ නේ බං මේකේ. එකෙක්වත් නෑනේ මේකේ කලින් හිටපු. උන් ටිකත් ඉන්න තිබ්බා. උන් ටික තමයි ආතල් බං. ඒ හැගාගේ ගෙදරද මේ? ඉල ඔල ආල මේක ලොක් කරලා තින්නේ බං. all good. ඕ කෙල්ල එන දුර ඉන්නේ මොස්. අපි යන් මීට traveling වලට නම් මාරි හොයාගන්න එනවා guys ඉක්මනට. Okay guys මාරි තිබ්බද නේ? Next level. Okay guys, තව චුට්ටක් දුර යන්න ඕනේ අපිට. චුට්ටක් කියන්නේ චුට්ටක් මොනේ මීටර් 300ක් කියලා යන්න ඕනේ අපි ඔරේරානක් යමු මචං. මේකට ෆාස්ට් ට්‍රැවල් ගන්නත් බෑ මචං මේක ඉන්න තැන රේ ෆ්ලේම් එක නෑ. ඉතින්නේ මචං මේ ෂෝට් කට් එක. Okay boys. හරි guys යන් ගිල බලමු. මට අද level 10ට යන්න තිබ්බනම් මචං එලගිරි එතකොට හෙට අපිට ටිකක්
like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Okay, they want something
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A Portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear it.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right,
okay, guys, let's go.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Hey guys.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to now?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Wonder who lives here. Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm 𝗲𝘂𝗵𝗲𝗿, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Why is nothing in my name? Okay,
that will be all. Thank you for your time.
Okay, guys,
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Leviosa, allow me to put you out.
Potato!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Move.
Hang on. We can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student on the
Incendio.
Okay guys, set we dusted. Finally.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Okay, teacher, shape nahi hard.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Which is how interesting. Who is Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Oh, it seems a bit tedious.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Okay, guys.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay,
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay, guys.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground.
Oh.
Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see.
Okay. Oh, wow.
What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these powers.
Levioso!
Accio.
Bene, va.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Guys, all good.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the _. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require 𝗲𝗲𝗿, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Oh, yeah, boys. The game would have saved one tat dalagahu. Save karan only seen at Tibba Manamatana go and save Grand Nigil. It's time to prove we are dueling Eka Tharimacha. Okay, guys. Game mega boys. Okay, done guys. Ready for that? No, karanna. Mangidanne. Okay, right. Okay, guys. Maiden other api game mega natara karamu. Mitring had api heta set la gamu guys. Maiden level high api into the level the height giga mang. Megi validity ko open deno. It was a game mega exciting quality wala ganna buluang guys. Enang ada stream mega bol bokkadama thanks. YouTube channel එකක් තියෙනවා බලන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා boys. ඒක subscribe කරලා තියාගන්න. page එක follow කරලා support එකක් දෙන්න. stream එක හොඳයි කියලා හිතෙනවා. එහෙනම් thank you very much. good night ඔක්කොටම. හෙට හම්බෙමු.